Oh no! Oh, you just flip it. Where is this switch? Is this it?
I think so. Yes.
That's it. Yeah. Here you go. If you want to get position, I'll change it for you, Elder. But I'll check sound and everything. Are you right there? Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. We can probably step up a little bit so that the mic can pick us up when we speak. Yeah, oh, you're sitting good. Yeah.
Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise, all honor, all glory be out to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Chakodash.
double honors to the elders, to the apostles, the great men, come we will. Peace and blessings to the Holy Black Octave. This is where about you said in the text. We'd like to say Shalom. All right, we're back out here on the highways and hedges, teaching the word of Christ of Yahweh Ba'Hashem outside. The spirit power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem outside.
Yeah, just step up a little bit and sleep on.
Well, we start from this scripture right here. Yeah, this that good.
Oh, no, I'm
okay. This is Revelation 12 and 12.
Oh, God.
It says, this is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. We were just watching the video before we came out here of Yashawamba about the war on disinformation. What's disinformation in the eyes of Esau, Edom, and these wicked people, period? The truth.
Right.
More importantly, the truth of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua. All right? And this devil knows he has but a short time because the Lord raised his man back up, man. The prophesied downfall, man. So now he's nervous, he's scared, he's scrambling. Now he's going to get carnal.
Right, that's why he's going to come down with that great wrath.
Yeah.
You know, because like you say, he has but a short time. On Job 14 and 5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are appointed with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. You know, because the Lord is in control of all things. You know, in control of everyone. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. You see, so he has it where Esau Edom is only ruling for a small moment. All right, to fulfill his prophecy, to fulfill his word. You see, because Esau Edom is the Lord's sword. All right, he used him to give us that ass whooping because we misbehaved. We broke the laws, the statutes, and the commandments. You know, and now Esau Edom seeing his kingdom, you know, crumbling. Hey, he's moving fast to accomplish his end goal, which is the MOTB.
Yeah, God. And really, the Lord's using him for the time of trouble. That's why he's going to come to that great wrath.
Yeah.
He's using him pretty much to try the world, man. Put them through the test, man.
Right.
See who's really trusting Yahweh Shai. That's what he's used for.
Yeah.
Scripture say he's gonna fail, but he's just using him to pretty much try and test his men.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. You guys got some good.
Then Matthew chapter 24 goes shit. And he shall hear of war and rumors of war. See that he be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. So the war of rumors, so that Russia versus China.
All right, Russia-China wars, and it's all brewing up. You're hearing about it, but it's actually going to take place. The third world is around the corner. First is going to be that MOTB, mandatory worldwide, and then, the end, man, of Esau, the end of America. All right? Once those nuclear missiles hit, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. It's all plans Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Right.
This is his movie, man. Pretty much. I have something real quick. Job 12 and 16. It says, with him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and deceiver are his. Just talking about the Most High. So the Lord got Esau deceived, think he got a chance, and actually defeat him.
Right.
The Lord put it in this devil's mind, man. Just for that, was that war in heaven with Michael, just for that could come to pass. And they say they got scared, but yet there's fight. Just so they can fight and get annihilated, man. The Lord, just like the Pharaoh in the past, Esau's a modern day Pharaoh. The Lord's heart is this devil's heart. Show you the Lord's in control, because back in ancient Egypt, the Lord just straight up told Moses, I'm going to hard Pharaoh's heart, man. This is all this. At the end of all this is to show they give glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for him to get the glory at the end of all this.
Back to that goes back to being prideful, man. Because the pride of Esau, his pride is big, man.
Yeah.
All right, you think you can't go down, man? And guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to bring you down, man. All right?
Yeah, that's why I said see right here, Lord down the sea.
I got a precept. This is Obadiah chapter 1 and 3. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down, man? Right. So like, who shall bring me down to the ground? Right, man. So that's the pride of Esau, man. You think you can't go down? All right. But like I said, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh outside, he will go down, man. The Lord will bring him down, man. All right. He still thinks this word is going to last. Well, these people still think this word is going to last forever, man. All right. It's not going to happen, man. All right. But you got these prophecies unfolding, man, telling you that that the Lord is on his way. All right. Signs are here, man. Signs are here. All right. It's showing you through these prophecies, man, that the signs are here, man. And the time is not, man. The time is high, man. All right. The high time to wake up out of sleep, man. All right. It's a time to believe, man. All right. That's why we're out here. All right. Confessing the name of Yahweh Shine, man. Telling you to repent. Esau is going down, man. His kingdom is going down. All right.
Like you said, he thinks in his heart his house should continue, man. The 2/3 these people, period, that's of this world, they have the same mind as they damn daddy, Esau Edom. He said, as the ruler is, so the people. That's includes their mindset. They think this place will continue forever. I had this real quick. It's Isaiah 47:7. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, that so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end. So you did so much. This devil didn't consider that you had to pay for all this wicked shit you've been doing, man, still doing, man. Because, Scripture says, because sentence against the evil word is not executed speedily, it's setting them to do evil, man. So now they think in their mind, that the Lord is with them, and that the Lord is never going to take them down, because they've been doing so much wickedness, and the Lord has been stepping back and let them do it, man. You know, but the scripture tell you, you know, he's doing the same thing we saw. He says, whoever heathen nations in power, he allowed them to fulfill their measure of wickedness first before he brings them down. So he just letting your wickedness pile up, man. You know, that's to say was sins to reach under heaven. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So it says,
I had that right.
Isaiah 47:8. Therefore, hear this now, thou that art givest to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. These two things shall come unto thee in a moment, and in one day. It says, the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of our sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. Thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said none seeth thee, thy wisdom and the knowledge have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, and thou shalt not know for whence it riseth, and vicious shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. All right. Stand thou with thy enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. Man, so it's in this devil to be wicked, man.
Yeah, can a leopard change his spots?
Yeah. So Lord program him to be the wicked, man.
That's it.
You know?
And he can't change.
You can't change at all. Yeah. For you Jakes that have a little stupid ass dream that one day he saw he was gonna like it. That ain't gonna never happen. Just waste your time, look for that, man.
Right.
You know, the Lord set it up. It says it's gonna be enmity between going back to Genesis, the woman which represents the nation of Israel, and the serpent, which is these devils, man. Esau, man.
So-called white people.
Yeah, it says good gonna be set against evil, man. All right. So the Lord set this up for us to have the enmity, for us to be natural enemies, man. You know, natural born enemies. That scripture says. That's it. Yeah, because you're not gonna rule that. Point I read that is you're not gonna rule forever, man. The Lord's gonna bring you down to desolation. That's just great, man.
Oh, God. If I may. Revelations 18:4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, all right, the speckled birds that can receive this word, right? Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Because the Lord is bringing great destruction, famine, the sword, pestilence to this place, man. Great death and destruction is coming. All right, verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High has remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double.
That's
so
why your sins piled up, man. You know, so because the Lord fair in his judgment, he's not gonna give you a judgment you didn't deserve.
exactly.
So the Lord just pretty much set your ass up, man. You goddamn devils, man.
Right.
You know, it's a whole setup, man. He allowed you to do your wickedness just so you have a reason to give you double when it finally comes time for you to pay.
This is Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace with a sword. So that's telling you, man, the Lord is not coming back on the happier table. All right? He's coming back to kill, deliver. All right, man? Deliver the local righteous elect who stood out here stiffly, clothed on his name, man. All right? Boots on the ground, man. All right? Week in, week out, daily. All right, man? He come to save us, man. The local righteous elect. Alright? But he's not coming back on a happy occasion, man. Like the scripture say, come back with a sword, man. Alright? Come to kill, man. He's not coming back to give out hugs and kisses, man. Alright? Come back with a sword, man. That's why the scripture say blood will be up to the horse's bridle, man. Alright, I'm grabbing it.
That's a lot of death, you know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of death.
Also,
The majority of this earth is wicked, man. The scripture says he's mad at the wicked every day, man. So, yeah, Lord, gonna get rid of a lot of people. And he's gonna use Esau to do the job for him as well.
Then Joel chapter 3 will not think. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their hand. Blood in their land. So the Lord going to destroy Egypt from Babylon.
It's spiritual Egypt. I tell you that in Revelation 11:8.
yeah.
And then destroy Esau and Edom. It's going to be desolate.
Right, this place, America, is gonna be through, man. Like, no one's gonna live here again. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna get burnt up into its elements. You know, into like a desert. Desert creatures will be here. You know. Can I give one real quick? Wisdom of Solomon, 18 verse 7, to match up what you're talking about. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and the destruction of the enemies. All right, 2/3 of our own people are our enemies, man. Not all Israel is Israel today, as the scripture says. You see, so they're counted as heathens and will be destroyed alongside Esau, Edom here in America, man, and around the world, wherever the judgment, lands on. You know what I'm saying? Because judgment is going through the whole earth. You know, and it's going to begin at the house of Israel first, the house of the Most High. You know, 1 Peter 4:17.
And then the wicked is not the destruction. The wicked that's left on earth. That's why I say they won't have you serve, to rule over them, bring them hither and slave over them. So the ones still going to rebel, come up against the Lord. Once the destruct chapter, he's going to get rid of them as well.
Right, and that word slave is decapitate. This is Luke 19:27. Yahushua is the one that said it. Yahushua said, "But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me." Decapitate them, man.
Yeah.
All right, when you go into that word, it's decapitate. People's heads are coming off, man, for not wanting the Lord to reign over them, man.
Yeah, because I tell you in Revelation 9 chapter, talk about missiles come destroy his place.
Yeah.
It says not destruction. Read down, it says you'll still have some that's gonna rebel. I forgot how it goes. But I know it's in Revelation in the 9th chapter. It says I still have some pretty much rebel against him. That's not gonna that's gonna still worship they wicked idols and all that. They be wicked pretty much.
Oh, is it this verse 20 and 21?
Yeah. Read it.
Yeah, Revelation 9 verse 20, and the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk, neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts.
Yeah. So after destruction, still have some that's not going to repent, and that's what the Lord's going to head's going to be broken, man.
Yeah, literally.
The ones that don't want to get in line, man.
Right, if I may back up, Jeremiah 16:16, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. Right now we're fishing for the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay? And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
Yeah, that's where your elites gonna be hiding. Doing this structure, that's where they're gonna be hiding at. Because scripture tell you, was it Psalm 149 and 5, it tells you they're gonna be the first ones, heathens, the Edomites, They're gonna be the first ones to go into captivity. So wherever they hide, man, the elect man is gonna grab them. Wherever they hide, man, the Lord elect is gonna grab them and put them in their chains on their hands.
No matter where you hide, no matter what you do, the Lord is still going to get on your ass, man. He's still going to bag you, man. Alright, so ain't nobody that don't hide. The Lord's going to bag you.
Yeah, they think that they're gonna hide on structure and start over again.
Had to go see the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the Lord gonna find you.
Yeah, 149 to 5. Oh, let me see. Yeah, read that. Start at 5.
Okay. Psalms 149 verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
Are the Israelites, man.
Okay.
That's who the saints are. The Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans.
Colossians.
Yeah. It started with the elect round, because 2/3 you still heathens.
Exactly. Verse 6. Let the high praises of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. You know, that's a literal two-edged sword. That time is coming, man. All right? To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people.
So, hey, like saying what Lord said he will fulfill all his pleasures, which are these scriptures. So everything in the scriptures is going to come to pass. So ain't no getting away from your judgment no matter what, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. To bind their kings with chains.
Who's the kings right now? The ones who call themselves the Illuminati.
Yeah, the bankers today.
Yeah,
the banking families, the Amalekites. You know. Verse 8. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. You know, so that's what's coming to us, man. All right, those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. And we're going to chain these heathens up and have them as slaves in the kingdom, man. All right, they're going to be the first fruits, and there will be continual employment for you slaves. All right, you heathens.
Yeah, worry about not finding work.
Oh, there's plenty of work and overtime.
We always overtime.
Yeah.
In Revelation chapter 13, verse 10, he that lead into captivity shall come into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed.
Who led the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans in captivity? Esau, Edom, and all you heathens. See, the scripture tell you in Maccabees who had not had part or had part. Yeah, that's pretty.
I got it.
Oh,
Yeah, First Maccabees 2 and 10. I'll start up at 6. And when he saw the blasphemies that were committed in Judah and Jerusalem, he said, Woe is me! Wherefore was I born to see this misery of my people and of the holy city, and to dwell there, when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, and the sanctuary into the hand of strangers. Her temple is become as a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity.
He became a filthy rags.
Her infants are slain in the streets, her young men with the sword of the enemy. What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?
All you heathen nations had a part in our captivity. They all had us in slavery at one point in time. They all had us in slavery. So Lord, they required that which is past.
God, and they're joined on to Esau, Edom to keep us from being a nation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're with it, man.
Yeah.
So they know. But guess what? This is Jeremiah 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. All thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Yeah.
You know? So that goes along with that Psalms 2 and 8, you know, real quick.
Yeah, and with Psalms 83, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
83. That's it, yeah. Those nations came together. But they're going to be part of our inheritance as slaves. You know? So, hey, you reap what you sow, man. You touch the apple of the Lord's eye, now you got to pay for it, man.
Yeah. See, it's always a problem to get justice when it comes out in so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans. You're supposed to just take shit, man. When we come out to them, They went, oh man, you did something wrong for me. I'm supposed to get payback.
Right.
So when it's coming out, you so-called niggas like Tim, they married. You supposed to just forget. You know, you supposed to just forget. You supposed to just take their shit. But the beautiful thing is, the Lord's gonna make you pay, whether you like it or not.
Right. To go what you're going into Psalm 73 and 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment. You know, because Esau Edom, hey, he wants to do all the wickedness, but look like an angel doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he doesn't want you to accuse him or anything.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, you can't talk back against him. You know.
Yeah. He can accuse you all day. He can put you in the category all day, man.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
He put you in the category all day, but when coming out of him, he did all this wickedness, a racist piece of shit. But you can't look at all them that way though.
Right.
And, it wasn't me. It's the individual when coming out to me.
Right, exactly. Those Edomites will say, "Oh, that was my forefathers.
Yeah.
I wasn't there." Well, guess what? Isaiah 14:21.
That's it.
Prepare slaughter for his children, Edomite children, right? For the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. So after, you know, your 1,000 years of judgment, you're exterminated, man. The whole house of Esau Edom is going to be wiped out, man. Thus saith the Lord. All right.
Yeah.
And that's a righteous judgment. You know what I'm saying? That's second. This is long as we get that real quick. You guys got something? Go ahead. Sorry, I don't want to.
Revelation chapter 13 goes this. He that leadeth into captivity shall come into captivity.
In fact, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans have been led in captivity by all you heathen nations. We're currently in captivity under Esau Edom.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Oh man, you use the sword very well, Esau. That's your blessing.
Yeah.
All right. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Hey, Isaac gave you the blessing, and Isaac is the Yahushua reincarnation. He coming back to take that sword and that blessing away from you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Here is the patient in the faith of the saints.
That's what the saints are patiently waiting for. They're waiting for Yahushua to come back and deliver them out of you damn devil's hands and to pay you back, man.
Right, because we have no strength here but the Most High. You know what I'm saying, our Lord? That's what we look for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To give us strength, faith, courage, all right, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It all comes from the Lord, man. All right? Our weapons of warfare are not carnal. You know what I'm saying? We're spiritual about this thing, baby. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what? Esau Edom, he knows this.
Yeah.
He knows I'm not carnal. He knows, he knows all this, man. But he just a damn devil. And as he's doing what the scriptures say he's gonna do, man. Like I said, the Lord's gonna have him do that just to try the man of the Lord, man.
Right.
That's how you know it's no excuse for Esau either.
Yeah.
Esau either. Alright? There's no excuse. When you know the truth out there to you people, man. Alright? It's clearly showing you that promises are real, man. Alright? You people don't want to get right, man. Y'all think it's just a regular
Show you that's good. You got on camera us telling him we're not gonna do anything. We waiting on our power.
Yeah.
See, like I said, man, but we understand, what the Lord is doing, man. Alright.
This is Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding.
Part of lean unto your own understanding, take it mind into your own hands.
Oh, yeah.
The scripture tell you, hey, brother just said, here's the patience, faith of the saints. The scripture says, wait upon the Lord, man.
Oh, man. Hey, can I get that? I got it right now. Oh, man. Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore, wait upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
And you know what it is, I just told his brothers this in the car. He's all about controlling the narrative. So whatever he wants to think of you, that's what you are. You can prove him wrong all day. But if he got in his mind, this is what you are, that's how he's going to treat you, man. That's how this devil operates, man.
Yeah.
Just like I said, control the narrative, how they control you.
Right. and they're losing it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because hey, the truth is flourishing, man. All right, people see past your bullshit, Esau.
Yeah.
You know, even your allies are leaving you, man.
That's it.
You know?
That's why he's forced to show who he really is.
Right, he's like, let me show you my orange real quick.
Right.
You know?
I'm tired of hiding, man.
Yeah.
All right, this is what it is. Just like a woman, man.
Yeah.
That's how a woman operates. You know? When you call them out, they BS, they expose their ass, then they reveal themselves. A woman operates that way, man. Esau, he got the spirit of a fucking woman.
That's right. How the ruler is, so are the people.
Yeah.
You know? We got emotional little babies around the world now, man.
Yeah, that's
Especially here
it.
in America.
That's it.
Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So we're waiting on the Lord, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're just the ambassadors, man, the servants of the Lord, bringing you the word. You see, telling you what's going to happen before it happens. Giving our people, again, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, warning from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. The Lord's about to destroy this place, what you call America, man. All right, and now's the time to get right. Now's the time to repent. All right, turn back to your power, man. All right, and leave all this bullshit behind, especially your iniquities and the shit that you do that's off, man. Come learn of the Lord now before it's too late.
I got a precept.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
It's Revelation 12 and 17. It says, recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as lied in you, live peaceably with all men. See, even brothers, that's in his truth, man. That'd be cool Esau even if it's possible. You know, they go out and about, like, grocery store estimate to you, like, they know he's the enemy.
Oh, yeah. You gotta use wisdom like King David.
That's it, bro. Verse 19. Dearly beloved. Because Esau, he knows. Esau, he knows it's not even. Jake is quiet, don't want to say nothing to him. They'll get thoughts in their head already.
Yeah. Right. They want a predictable nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is one of these guys.
Yeah,
Hey, what's
I can't
up?
figure him out. That come there. We hate white people. Is he gonna snap any moment?
Right.
Show you they know that you go through hell here, man. You know? That stuff come to their mind. Reject that's pride and stay themselves, man. You know, this is verse 19. Dearly beloved, revenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. And the scripture tell you, if it's not the Lord, it will come to naught, man.
Right.
You know? So what's other lords? All we gotta do is come out here and prophesy his words, man, and leave the rest up to the Lord. The Lord is gonna get vengeance, man. When the Lord says time to do it.
Oh, right.
You know, the Lord's his word got to be fulfilled, man. The Lord has a purpose, man. Like you said earlier, it's for him to get glory.
If I could back up, Romans 12 and 19. Dearly beloved, that's what you had? Soccer, go ahead, read it, brother. Oh, you guys, brother. Go ahead, bring it out.
This is Romans 12:19.
Yep.
Dearly beloved,
I just read it too.
avenge not
Damn,
yourselves,
soccer.
but rather,
No, and the Lord, hey, look.
the Lord got to bring it out twice, man. But rather give place. I'm gonna start that over. This is Romans 12:19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Alright? So that's what we're going into, man. Vengeance belongs to the Lord, man. Alright, even though we want to establish our own justice, man, get you fucking used to the 2/3. You gotta think about, man, the Lord, you got to wait and be patient, and the Lord is gonna back us up, man, in due season, man. Alright?
That's part of the test right there too, man.
Yep, that recompense, man.
Yeah.
Alright? You have to wait on the Lord, man. Send a curse upon these niggas, man. Alright? And the Lord is going to take care of them, man.
Yeah.
Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger, and according to my fury, and they shall know my vision, says the Lord Yahweh. So yeah, the Lord gonna put the vision on us to destroy Esau Edom.
Right, he's gonna make us a sharp threshing instrument having teeth.
Yeah.
All right, because
And it come with wait till
You
the Lord
gotta
says, till the Lord says time to do that.
right, it says Isaiah 40,
Yes.
40 and 31.
Yes.
Those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
Yeah.
All right, because this is Joshua 23 and 10. One man of you shall chase 1,000. For the Lord your power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he it is that fighteth for you, as he hath promised you. Look, the Lord is not a man that should lie. He promised us. He's going to give us this power. We got power now. We're going to be indestructible, man. Isaiah 54:17, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. We're going to be indestructible. 144,000 bright burns, man. You understand? We're going to go through these people, man, like fucking butter through knife, man.
I remember that scene, it was a bright burn. His adopted dad, I think he shot him in the back.
Yeah, he's like,
he just looked at him like,
what?
destroyed his ass.
Yeah.
I got this. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, and verse 15. It says, behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountain, and beat them small, and shalt make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away.
Oh, where you at? That, you're reading the Russian instrument. The other one's 40, 30. So that's good too. I just quoted that.
This is the book of Isaiah 40 and 31. It says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. All right, man. So that's the spirit of power, that standard that the Lord is going to give us in that day, man. If we wait on the Lord. All right, that's the reward for waiting on Yahweh, man. All right, if we continue in this truth, man, wait on the Lord, man. He's going to give us those spiritual powers. Spiritual powers, man. Like, I'm going to do that. Spiritual powers, man. He's going to give us that spiritual powers, man, to endure times that to come, man. When the devil kick down our doors, man. And he's going to lift up that standard.
Oh, no, let's get the scripture, bro.
Right, yeah. He's going to lift up that standard, man. All right, so we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. All right.
Right, Isaiah 59. Can you grab Isaiah 54:17? Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. So when you go to that word standard, it means to put to flight. All right, put to flight or make disappear, basically, you know?
Yeah. Which is that the powers.
Yeah, the power. The Lord's gonna. Hey, however the Lord does it, whoever fucking comes in after us, Esau. Hey, you guys are through, man. All right.
He said put the flight. That reminds me of King David said put 10,000 to flight.
Yeah, that's one of the. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think you read it actually, I believe. Did you read it?
The 10,000 to fight.
No. Yeah, but that's the power pretty much. Put 10,000 to flight.
Right. So Lord willing, we get power, and we put whoever comes through them doors or windows or however the fuck you come to flight. You know what I'm saying? In the name and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You see?
Yeah.
Because this is not of our own, man. All right, it's all of the Lord.
That's it.
Oh, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. Alright? So we're going to be on top of it in that day. Alright? No weapon formed against us shall prosper, man. I'm just going into. And the Lord lift up that standard, man. When the enemy shall come in like a flood. Alright? That's the Lord is going to give us that power, man. You got to believe that, man. Alright? gonna give us that power, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, he will, man.
Let me get you two. I got two. Let me get two. Jeremiah 17:7. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is. All right. We're gonna be blessed just for trusting in the Lord, man. All right. While everyone's running to 911 or whoever Poopy's at, or whoever the fuck they run to, we're gonna trust, or the false idols, you know. We're gonna trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? And He's gonna renew our strength. You know. This is Psalms 44, verse 4. Thou art my king, O power, Yahweh. Command deliverances for Jacob. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, will we tread them under that rise up against us. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. But thou hast saved us from our enemies, and has put them to shame that hated us, man. So it's the Lord that's going to do these things, man. All right, a gun, a knife, a sword, whatever you got, that's not going to save you, man. And the men of the Lord know that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's Esau's current blessing.
Right.
That's his blessing.
Exactly, and that's why 2/3 of Jake, they think they could stock up, you know, in ammunition and weapons, and they're going to do something. Look. Esau got drones, you know, his ass is sitting in Langley or in Nevada somewhere, and he's bombing places all around the world, man.
He can shoot you up with a drone, just lay back, kick back, relax with the
Right.
controller.
With his soft drink.
Yeah, drinking.
Just bombing the shit out of you, man.
Right.
Well, that's what you people get, trusting in the devil, man.
Exactly.
So how you gonna go up against that, man? You know?
Yeah.
Hey, show you the power of the Lord right there. He raised this devil, who's the basis, who's the, what does Scripture say, the basis of all, man.
Yeah.
The Lord raised him up, man. He's in power. And no, we couldn't stop him.
Right.
We still in his hands to this day. Why is that? Because of the Lord.
Right.
The Lord got it this way.
Done.
So I show you the power right there, man.
Right.
That Lord took this weak, low, the lowest of them all, and raised them up to rule the earth.
Right. Back in Psalms 44, verse 8, in the Most High we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever, Salah. All right, it's the Lord doing all these things. It's the Lord that's going to deliver us. It's Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that's going to feed us in the time of famine. Well, you got it? Bring it out. Thanks. Yahweh Bashim
Isaiah 65, for those things, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh. Behold, my servant shall eat, but he shall be hungry.
Right.
Behold, my servant shall drink, but he shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall destroy, but he shall be ashamed.
The Lord will take care of the one that's serving him and doing his will to the best of their ability and sincerity. That's who he's going to take care of. All right?
I don't too dark nigga, all right?
Right.
All right? Who's out here doing wickedness, man. All right, still to this day. It's 2022, man. Still don't get it now, man. Your ass is fucked.
Hey, we're moving on.
Right?
We're moving on.
All right. Gotta move on, man.
Man, the scripture say, prophet's tongue should cleave to the roof, man.
Oh, Ezekiel read that.
Yeah, because
3:26, I think.
even right now, the man of the Lord ain't even saying shit to you damn people no more, man. They say we still go out and teach the word. But the man of the Lord now following.
Right.
And the Lord will make it to the point where He don't even have us out here no more.
Exactly. Lord willing soon, you know. That's another prophecy. You gotta understand. That's Amos 8 and 11 is another prophecy.
I got it in my hand.
All right, bring it out.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but hearing of the words of the Lord, man. All right, so here it is, man. Times are getting select. Times is that high, man. All right, we're not gonna be out here, man. We're not gonna keep telling niggas to quit. All right, while the doors of mercy is still open, man. All right, because the unicorn is gonna go down, man, pretty soon, man. All right, we're not gonna be uploading videos, man. But the Lord is put stuff on the lights out, man.
Yeah, the internet's gonna be through.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be 911 or however the Lord plays it, because they're gonna most likely censor us, you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen, you know?
Yeah, they already talking about it.
Yeah. And they bring our pages down and all that, you know? But there's gonna be a time where this word you will not be able to find it on the internet, no YouTube or other venues, I guess, or outside on the highways and byways in the streets. You're not gonna see us, man. And when that happens, all hell is gonna break loose, man. And you 2/3 are not gonna have a hope or a place to turn to. No answers, man. You're gonna be looking for us, but you're not gonna find us. And even if you do, like the elder said, our tongues will be
Clean to the roof.
Yeah,
Everybody,
go ahead.
as them say, when you say, you know, give out the oil in that day.
Yeah, it's gonna be dry as hell for y'all.
Keep yourself clean, go through the shit. And I will make thy tongue clean to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and thou shalt be to them who Google, for they are a rebellious house.
Yeah, if you're not recruited, you ain't got shit to say to you, man.
Right.
You're just on your own, man.
That's it. One more. Amos 5:13. Therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time.
Right, the prudent the ones who know pretty much know what's going on. Who have the words wise, the ones who have the words of Yahweh Shah. The scripture say the knowledge and wisdom should be stability at time.
Exactly.
Strength of salvation.
Yeah, the Lord is the treasure.
Yeah, that's it. The Lord is the treasure. The treasure is this word, man.
Yes.
Second Ezra 9:11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty.
Loathe means to hate and despise it, man.
Yeah.
They despise the words of Yahweh Shah.
It says, when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, man. Alright? Y'all still got the opportunity now, man, to come out here and listen, man. Alright? To tune into the channel, man. To hear the words of the Lord, man. Alright? Because really the Lord speaking, man. Alright? He speaks to us, man. Alright? Through the ministry of the prophets, man. He speaks to us, man. So he's talking, man. Alright? Tell these people to come in, man, while y'all still got the chance. Alright? Repent, man. Turn for y'all wicked ways, man, but y'all don't want to do that, man. Alright? And it says...
Oh, more than that?
Yeah.
Hey, as a matter of fact, you said that the day that loathed my law.
Yeah. Alright? It says, let's start over from 11. The second Ezra 9:11. It says, the day that have loathed my law, where they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. That's why y'all talk shit, man. Y'all speak on shit. Y'all speak on the truth when y'all don't know nothing about the truth, man. Alright? The same
Because we had nigga, he passed out, he was on the phone talking shit. It was some other shit. So real fast. And Papa just laughing at him like, man, hey, Lord set this dude up. Lord set a lot of you guys up. He just let you, Lord just allow you. And that's why we out here, man. So a lot of you niggas get to be condemned, man.
That's it.
So you can just come up against the word, deny the Lord, and have you be destroyed. And Pop quoting, I forget the dude from the 18. He's always said with cigar in his mouth, I love when the plan comes together.
Yeah.
He always have this cigar. I love when the plan comes together. Because we be out here just so you can niggas come up and talk shit. The angel go back and point to the most side.
Yeah.
It's done. Yeah. He did what he had to do.
Ain't
So we're like, okay, cool. Yeah, I got it. Now I got his ass.
Ain't no excuse, man. Alright? Ain't no cloak for your sins, man. Alright? And it says, verse 12, it says the same must do it after death by pain, man. Alright? Y'all gonna do it after death by pain, man. Y'all gonna learn that Yahweh Shah wasn't a joke, man. Alright? Because like I said, man, we're talking to you now, man. Through the spirit power of Yahweh Shah, the Lord talking to you, man. So there's no cloak for your sins, man. Alright, like the elder said, man, the brother, some people on the phone like that. Alright, there's no excuse, man. You heard this truth, man. You despise it. Alright, like the scripture said. Alright, y'all despise it, man. Y'all ain't want to take the time to repent and stand up here and listen to your inheritance, man. Alright, speaking of the message of repentance, man. Alright? That's why y'all gonna die y'all iniquities, man. Alright?
Proverbs. Proverbs 13 and 13. Whoso despiseth the words shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded, man, which is the elect, man. The Lord is going to reward the elect. Those who fear the commandments, which is the words, all right? Commandments, the commandments is the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. Hey, the scriptures say that the fear of the Lord, fear is the beginning of wisdom, and the fear of the Lord drives away sins. Those who really fear the Lord, that they're going to serve Him to the best of His ability. Those are the ones the Lord's going to reward. Man.
So I got another precept. 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. That whosoever would not seek the Lord power of Israel should be put to death.
Oh yes.
Whether small or great, whether man or woman, man. All right, so the Lord don't discriminate, man.
Yep.
All right, because if you're so-called Negro, Latino, the Native American Indian, man, you're not seeking the power, the true power. All right, the God of Israel, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man, you're gonna be put to death, man. In any way, shape, or form, or fashion, man. Whether no matter if you're a kid, man, like the scripture says, young or old, man. All right, man or woman, the Lord is not discriminating, man. He don't care, man. You don't seek him, man. You want to get put to death, man. All right.
Yeah, the Lord not respect the person. Like Esau, even 2/3 weak niggas out, man.
Right.
When it's a woman, it's just a woman. That's okay.
Right.
Yeah, she get a pass.
Hell no, she didn't get it first. What the hell? I'm taking out my sword and slashing you, man. Lord willing.
But when it comes to the Lord, He don't care who you are.
No smoke.
When it comes to the Lord, He don't care who you are, man. If it's a judgment you deserve, you're gonna get it.
Oh,
it don't matter
absolutely.
who the hell you are.
You can't run or hide from the Lord.
Ain't nothing that can deliver out of His hand, man.
Exactly.
So that's another reason why the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. Because depending on who you are, you get a pass, man. The Lord don't operate. He ain't supposed to operate that way.
Right.
You're a righteous judge, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. So you see something, He got His hand on you, man. He's going to cast that judgment on you, man. All right, like I said, there's none that can deliver out His hand, man. All right, because once the hand of the Lord is on you, man, hey, you can't do nothing about it, man. All right, He's going to judge you, man. All right, He is not a man that He shall lie, man. Isaiah 55 and 11, man. All right, the words of me that go forth out of His mouth shall return to Him void, man. All right, so the Lord is not a man He shall lie, man. He's stuck with His word, man. All right, it's stuck there, man. All right.
And let's be real. The scripture we read, like we've been saying, these are the reason why these people have a problem. They hate you how about shooting out shot.
Well, all they that hate me love
Yeah,
death.
love you.
Proverbs 8.
The Lord's not. The scripture saying His word is high, His ways are higher than your ways, man. The Lord not just gonna. He's not gonna.
Come down in the flesh.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm trying to say, Lord's not just. Lord's not gonna. I'm trying to say the best way. I'm trying to think of the word. Lord's just not gonna stoop to your fucking level and be what you fucking think it should be.
Right.
It's the Lord show, man.
Yeah.
All right, you can't change that, man. The Lord show, man. You can't change the director and you know what I'm saying. You can't do nothing about that. The Lord show, man. You can't do nothing about that.
Lord not gonna go along with what you think and feel.
Yeah.
Right.
The Lord said, "Fuck your feelings. This is my show, man."
Yeah.
Right. Real quick, this is Isaiah 42 verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. So the Lord's telling you, all right, in these scriptures, right, the Bible, all right, which is where you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, and the speckled bird. All right, He's telling you the beginning, the middle, and the end, man. All right, this is the most accurate history book on the face of the earth. All right, and that's why there's so many translations of it. All right, so much confusion that Esau tries to put out there. But no, man. Baruch, the 4th chapter, tells you that can you grab it? Baruch 4, verse 37 and 38.
That's part of the money he spent to try to find out the real truth.
Right.
By putting out all these other translations that trap you up confused.
But
so you don't know which one. Well, guess what? It didn't work.
Right. You can't upset prophecy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that was played out perfectly. It was supposed to be played out the way it is. That's how the Lord set it up.
Yeah. So,
you know?
so the ones He don't want for
not
them
get it,
to
yeah.
not get the main loss, man. But that wasn't going to never work with whoever the Lord's elect is.
Oh, 36 and 37. I'm sorry. Go ahead, read it. Go ahead.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 36.
No, what? What, brother? Oh,
Salakia.
man. 4.
Baruch 4 and 36. Salakia. O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east,
All right.
and behold joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh. Lo, thy sons come. When thou sendest away, they come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of Yahweh, man.
Right. So when the Lord set up his apostles and elders on down, this word came out, man. And that's how we all got gathered here. We heard the word and we moved, man. You know what I'm saying?
Even then, a lot of brothers, they'll tell you, even when they was other world, they knew somewhere right, and they see it.
They were searching, searching. Oh man, it's Song of Solomon.
Yeah. You had two-thirds. They look fancy or why things the way they are. But if the Lord ain't dealing with you, you're never going to find the true light, man.
No, they want answers that comfort them. They want bullshit. They want lies and deceits. You know?
That's why the Lord set up men according to his heart, man. The apostles and the elders to tell us, teach us the righteous way, man.
Yeah.
All right, so we can deliver that message to you 2/3, man. So repent, man. All right?
And like Paul said, that's why they never going to come into this light, man. Because, like I said, all Israel won't want answers, man, because they catch a hell, man. So they won't understand why the hell am I catching hell and these other people prosper. But like you said, they don't answer as comforting to them.
Yeah. That's what it is.
They want smooth things, man.
Want smooth things, man.
They go like that all the time.
Because a lot of them, the Lord will give them a chance. They have some of the truth, but they despise it, man. That shows you right there, man.
Right. And well, they're of this world too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can't receive these words.
That's it.
These, for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, you speckled birds, this is the most comforting thing on the face of the earth, man. The knowledge of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? Knowing and understanding the Lord is a great gift, man. All right? We have a little time left here, and we're almost out of here. We're going to be in the kingdom soon, man. All right? There's not going to be any slaves walking freely anymore, man. Esau Edom is not going to oppress us anymore. Nor these other heathens, man. All right?
Wipe the dust off this one right here.
Yeah.
It's First Maccabees 12 and 9.
Yes.
Therefore, we also obey. We need none of these things, for that we have the holy books of scriptures in our hands to comfort us. So these words are supposed to comfort us.
Yes. Yes.
Looking for comfort, all the niggas looking for comfort in the wrong things. Man. This word is the comfort. This is your rest. Man.
Can I get this a little lengthy, but it goes into it. Because we gotta turn back to the word, man, to Yahushai. Yahushai is our mediator, bringing us back to Yahweh, all right? And then in Psalms 119 and 9, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way by taking heed thereto according to thy word, man. All right, we have laws, statutes, commandments that the Father gave to us, man. All right, we gotta keep it. I choose thee this day life, man. This is the way to eternal life. All right, life everlasting. All right, with my whole heart have I sought thee. Verse 10. Oh, let me not wander from thy commandments. Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee. You know, if you the fear of the Lord driveth away sins. If you understand what the Lord does not like, you're not gonna try to do that shit, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fearful. You know what I'm saying?
You'll know he can do it, man.
Right.
That's why he set up the blessings and the curses, man. The book of the Muhammad. All right. Follow him. All right. He's gonna bless us with X, Y, and Z. If you don't follow him, he's gonna curse us. All right.
Right.
That's why we get fucked up to the day, man. All right. Because we're not following the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. I say 2/3, so to speak. All right.
Because we turn back to the Lord. You know what I mean? Now we hope for His salvation. You see, and His mercy. Verse 12. Blessed art thou, O Lord Yahweh, teach me thy statutes. We gotta learn this. This is our heritage right here, man. All right? We gotta love this joy right here above everything else. You see? The joy of Jerusalem, man. All right? Verse 13, with my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimonies as much as in all riches. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways, man. All right, this is where your heart's supposed to be in these scriptures, man. You see? I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy word. All right? You got to put this down in your inward parts, man, with the right understanding. All right? It's more than just reading the scriptures. You need to understand them. You need to get built up. All right? That's why we're giving you warning now, because the time comes where you're not going to have access to this word. All right? And the understanding to it. You're not going to have access to the men of the Lord. All right? We're coming into Jacob's trouble, man. Wake the fuck up. We're coming into Jacob's trouble. There's going to be famine. There's going to be death. People that you know and love, your neighbors, are going to invade each other, man, for lack of bread. All right? These stores, these supermarkets are going to be empty, man. The shelves are going to be empty. You see? And the only hope, all right, is here in this word, dwelling in the secret place of the living power, man, of the Most High. You know, Psalms 91. All right, because being a servant of the Lord comes with the best benefits, man. All right, when the whole world is crumbling, we're going to be okay. All right, when the famine's here, we're going to eat, drink, and rejoice. All right, when the missiles come, we're going to be delivered, man. We're going to get beamed up into some chariots while the rest of America gets burned to a crisp. All right?
That's part of the war, for having patience and waiting on you. How about you?
Yes. Yes.
I had this, because I got two scriptures, because I got the
Take it one more since you.
No, I got it. Because they pretty much not going to be no excuse, man.
Right.
All right. The Lord gave Jake plenty of time to repent and get right. This second Peter's Second Peter's 3. Yeah, Second Peter's 3 and 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some man count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. And that's why the Lord hasn't came back yet. He's giving all the chance to come into repentance, man. But the 2/3 not gonna take heed and get right, man. They're just gonna think it's a joke, man. Until they catch a hell. Now they won't serve the Lord. Now they willing that they the Lord's power.
Right.
You know?
You gotta go take the chip with them.
Yeah.
All right, the lack of thread, that's the one.
Because they have no vision. They don't know and understand the Lord. In that day, we're going to have power. Do you understand that? Like, we have power now. We know and understand this word. That's power. But the Lord's going to increase that power, man. All right? In the time, we're going to be able to speak to a rock to bring forth water to feed the multitude that's with us, man. All right? To multiply the fish or the bread, whatever the case may be. The Lord is going to do all these things, man.
Yeah.
All right? So that his name is magnified.
And two, a lot of these people fear man instead of the true power.
Yeah, that's bugged out, man. See, if you do these scriptures, you don't have to fear these mere mortals, man. We're fucking gods, baby!
Right.
Shit!
Right.
Man, bro!
That's why
This is time, man. This is time.
That's why a lot of them will take a chip, because they're going to be fearing Esau, what he could do to them.
Right. They're going to be afraid of this fucking piece of shit, Edomite. The basis of all men. We got to say it again. The basis of all men, man.
When, you know, when the Lord controls this goddamn dude, man. Scripture said the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
It said man's goings are the ways of the Lord, man. This devil can't do nothing to you that the Lord don't allow, man.
Exactly.
Once you understand that, like, man, I fear the power. And this alone is a problem Esau, because he wants you to look at him as God and fear him, man.
Right.
See, that's the problem. Us teaching the fear of the true power, how about Shimmy, how shot. That alone is a problem. This devil got a problem with that, man.
Right.
The Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear, man.
No, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7, man. I love that scripture, bro.
This is John 15-22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now there is no cloak for their sin, no covering. All right? Not a Lord had his word be preached out to 4 corners of earth.
Yep.
So there'd be no excuse for nobody. And, once this word is out there now, man. So now the Lord's gonna come with that judgment. Ain't nobody got excuse. Or they can't come to the Lord and say, "You ain't give me a chance, Lord, to repent." No, the Lord gave everybody a chance. He gave everybody opportunity.
That's why the scripture also says we're gonna come meet thee as a man.
Yeah.
Alright, because he told you people, man. Alright, he gave you numerous amounts of time.
Yeah.
Even to this day, man.
That's probably him giving you a chance. And I just read, Lord not slack concerning his promise. Because Lord take too long. No, he give everybody. That's his part of his mercy. He give you a chance to repent and get right, man.
If you want to come back down again, you really gonna have an excuse, man. The Lord ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's too late, man. The Lord is still over.
Yeah, it's like having you pay rent or your mortgage, whatever. You have a grace period, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
After the first 5 days, you still gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? If you don't pay, they're gonna take it away from you. They're gonna kick you out, man.
Yeah.
The same thing with the Lord. If you don't turn back right now, while the time of salvation is here, hey, when the time of judgment comes, the Lord's not gonna hear you. He's gonna put you to death, man. All right.
Seek him, seeking while he may be found. That's Isaiah 55:6.
Jeremiah chapter 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is active, and even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. That's the that's the enough. You know?
Yeah.
That's to be saved out of Jacob's trouble.
A small number, the remnants. All right, the 144,000 men of Israel, 12,000 from each tribe, and the 1/3 women, children, and men that believe. You see, all right, that are predestined. It's all about predestination. All right, predestined to make it, to get delivered, man. You see, because this, back then in Egypt, the Lord saved all of Israel out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Now this time, He's only saving the elect of the nation. 2/3 are through, man. 2/3 are counted as heathens. They're gonna get that heathen judgment, man. That's death by pain. They're gonna willingly take the stamp of the Antichrist, right? The mark of the beast, the microchip, okay, in your hand or your forehead, all right? Because this money is done, all right? They're making this dollar obsolete and all currency obsolete. Physical, tangible currency. That's gonna be gone. It's gonna be all in a microchip, all right? The RFID microchip. You see, in your hand or your forehead. You got that? Read it, Bible shop.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 16. And it reads, and he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, receive a mark in the right hand, on their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the number of his name, or the number of the beast. 17 again. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here's the wisdom. Let him that hath understanding have the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 666.
All right, 666. So he is Esau Edom, the one in rulership today. He's going to cause the whole world. That's why, what do these small nobles say? Don't let a good crisis go to waste. All right, that's why they're running with this CV-19 thing. All right, pandemic around the whole globe. All right, to scare the masses. All right, and jab you up. You know what I'm saying? And that's all a test run for what? For ultimately this, man. All right.
Yeah, on the elite they said that whole plan of pandemic that's obedience training.
There it is. You see? Damn, man, we should do a lesson on that. That's a good one. Obedience training. Yeah, because it's all programmed. You see, first you see it on the TV, then you see it implemented on the streets or wherever you're at. You know what I'm saying?
Predictive program.
Yeah, predictive programming.
You got it. It is. So this devil will tell you to take off that damn cover. People still wearing it.
Yeah.
So they've been programmed to keep just put this shit on, have that shit in their damn face at all times.
Right. They don't research anything. They don't look into anything. They just turn on Channel 9, you know, or whatever channel you're at in whatever city,
What they father tells them.
and listen to the daily
Yeah,
news.
which is because that's bought and paid for by the elites, man.
Right.
The mainstream media, man.
And if you look at different cities, it's the same message.
Yeah.
The anchors are saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Just programming these people to sleep.
I got one more resale. You missed it.
Like I said, what they call it? News anchors.
Yeah, news anchors,
Yeah, they nothing but fucking bunch of actors, actresses.
Right.
For elites, man.
Right.
This is the judgment for receiving that mark, man, that Quran. This is Revelation 14, start at 9. He said the third angel will follow them, saying with a loud voice, if any man works the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, man. The Lamb is talking about Yahweh Shah, man. All right, so you people are going to get burnt to a crisp. All right, you're taking that Karama, man. You're going to get thrown. You're going to have your part in the lake of fire, man. As promised, man. All right?
Guaranteed.
Like I was going back to, man. The Lord is not a man who shall lie, man. All right? People good partake into that lake of fire. Starting with so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. All right? Who are the true biblical Israelites, man. All right? We're supposed to know better, man.
Here, let me give you a visual from the scriptures on how it's going to go down, all right? Zechariah 14, verse 12, and this is in Terminator 2. If you've seen that movie, Terminator 2, with Sarah Connor, you can go to YouTube and type in Terminator 2 Sarah Connor scene, you know what I'm saying, like with the fire or whatnot. But this is where they get it from. Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. You know, that thermonuclear fire from those ICBMs, those intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right? America's going to get hit with so many. You see, all this is going to be gone, man.
Tell you the number of Revelation 9.
Yeah, all this is gone, man. All these streets, the rivers, the lakes here in America is going to be all dried up, man. You know? And that besom of destruction is going to be like a broom, a fire just sweeping through the land, right? And all your flesh, everything's going to be gone, man. All right, everything. It's just going to melt all the way, and eventually your bones too, man.
Yeah, it showed you that Terminator 2 movie,
Yeah.
Sarah Connor.
Well, like I said, man, like I said earlier, that's predictive programming, man. All right, presenting you how the Lord operate, man. All right, he saw Peter showing you what's going to come to pass, man. When you take that Quran, man, that's how you people going to be, man. Turn into goddamn robots, man.
No. Yeah, you know what? And show you he gets his ideas from these movies, not the scriptures. He knows. That shows he knows.
Well, even the scriptures tell you that he did a diligent search. You know what I'm saying? And that he's wiser than Daniel too.
Yeah.
You know, so he has to know and understand this truth in order to give you the lie. You see that?
Mix it up.
Yeah, to confuse you, man. That's why this place is Babylon, man. Confusion, man.
And that goes to show you that he knows that we're telling the truth. He knows.
Yeah. That was her smoking. I know. I saw her. Yeah, I got one more. We can end it on this if y'all want. Oh, wait, you got some. Whatever you got, bring it out, man. I'll end it on this.
Yeah, we get some that last scripture.
Isaiah 55 verse 6. He's the Lord, but he may be found and called him upon them while he is him. He was the Lord. You know, where it's nice. You know, that's where we're into. You know, you must keep the Lord. So, So you can try another door or two, or have an edge.
That's the train by say it again. So they can hear you. Okay, go ahead.
I got to find out this little piece Giant had. I found out what he had.
Like microphone? Yeah, okay. Lord willing.
Yeah, Isaiah 55 for 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call he upon him while he is near. You know, you're supposed to seek the Lord before it's too late. You know?
Exactly.
That's it,
You're
bro.
going to have it at the edges or on YouTube. You know?
Yeah.
And why it's still day. You're supposed to seek him. Part of seeking him is doing the work. Like we doing right now, man.
Well, what does it say? Find so doing.
Yeah.
You know, when he comes back, like, you gotta be right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Right inside.
I got this John 9:4. This John 9:4. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. Ain't gonna be no working at night. That's where all hell breaks loose. It's still the day right now. There's nothing really going on. Still come out here and do this work, man.
The tree is still green.
You know, I see the green tree, right? Green tree, yeah.
But if you look over here, these green trees are these are signs right here.
And the green tree is
No, yeah, it's coming to an end, man.
it's dying. Here it is made. I remember when I was little, around this time, this is beginning to make. There been leaves on the trees already, man.
Right. But not in Esau's kingdom.
Yeah. That shows you destroying this earth, man.
Yeah, killing the environment and everything, man. You don't care.
Because you know it's not his. Since you know it's not his, he gonna destroy it.
Right.
And guess what? If I can't have it, you can't have it. That's the mindset, man.
He's still mad about his birthright, man.
Yeah.
So he wanna fuck everything up. Or if I can't have it, you can't have it too. I'm gonna fuck everything up.
Like a bitch ass woman.
That's how Edomites are,
Yeah.
you know, by nature.
Fucking feminine ass nature. Alright? Yeah.
I know, I said that earlier that Edomites ass.
And it's very
You gotta get them, man, when we can, you know what I'm saying? With the word. But to back up the brother Benjamin Gabar, Sirach 5 and 5, I'll start at 5. Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin, alright? Offend less, man, you know, to the best of your ability. Verse 6, and say not, his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins, for mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. Verse 7, here's the point. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, man. So when you least expect it, man, when you think you're all good and chilling and cool, nah. The Lord will come in like a thief in the night and destroy your ass, man. Right? Because you didn't hearken and you didn't fear the Lord, man. You didn't take heed to his commandments.
You can't be like, I'll just wait. So you gotta do it. You gotta do it. The Lord gives you. You won't be a
You gotta be on fire for the Lord, yeah.
You gotta be on fire.
You gotta move like there's a fire on your ass, man. Like, we want to get the fuck up out of here, man. You understand? So we're crying and sighing, man. This is some bullshit out here. All right, we're being oppressed. All right, we're not with this shit. 2/3 are with it, man. They like getting the rape from Esau, not us, man.
Right.
We want the Lord to come get us.
My Lord, with them, hey, let's be destroyed with this place. Come back shamefaced. Whoever ones I do have mercy to look.
Like, no longer will they hold up progress. All right?
That's pretty much what they're doing.
They're holding us up, man.
Just like
acting like niggas all day, every day, man.
Just like in the wilderness, we couldn't see the promised land until the wicked niggas got killed off, man.
Right.
The Lord had Israel in the wilderness until he got rid of the wicked motherfuckers.
Yep.
Then once he got rid of them, then went to the promised land, to the land of Israel.
That's right. That's right. And the Lord, he has the kingdom prepared for us. You hear us? brothers and you, a few sincere sisters, the kingdom is prepared for us. It's ready for us, man. All right? We're doing all good things where rest is allowed. It's ready for us, man. So we got to cry aloud now, man. All right?
My Lord, give you a chance to, man.
Done.
And don't put it off, man, because, like you said, the Lord will come in the deep of the night. And it'll be like, damn, it's too late.
Right.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, start at 1. And it says, "For of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so coming as a thief in the night." All right, we know that, man. As men of the Lord are pushing His word, man, without saying the change, man. We know that, man. All right, we know the Lord is on His way, man. But our people don't know that. All right, that's why we deliver this message of repentance to you guys to repent. Why you still got the opportunity?
And you should know. Ain't no excuse for you, man. And we've been telling you this for a long time, man.
Yes, sir.
Giving you the damn warning, man.
Yes, sir.
So, guess what? You deserve that judgment that's coming for your ass, man. You've been pretty much playing fucking game. You go ahead, bro.
Yes, sir. This is verse 2. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so coming as a thief in the night." All right? So the Lord's coming like a thief, man. You ain't gonna know when He's gonna come. All right? You're gonna be in a bathroom one day, taking a shit or something, and hey, all hell break loose. You know what I'm saying?
How can you be prepared if you're not watching?
Not watching.
You know, the Lord set up watchmen that will not hold their peace, man, day and night.
It reads,
I ain't told what's going on, man.
Right, oblivious to the world and everything in it, man. Just living your little bogus ass life, 9 to 5 or whatever, you know.
look at that world star.
World star last night, you see? Shit.
This is verse 3.
Yeah.
It says, "When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as the veil from a wonderful child." Right? It says, "And they shall not escape."
And like, she could be chilling, all of a sudden, her water breaks.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Anytime, man.
Just don't know.
Don't know at all.
That's how the Lord coming, man.
Yeah.
All right? And it says, "And they shall not escape." So you cannot run away from this, man. Come on.
There will be no run away from the judgment.
No.
Right,
Nor
man?
hide.
No hide. The scripture say, as if you escape the bear and the snake met him, something like that.
Right.
So ain't will be no escape for you wicked people, man, that day.
Yep, ain't no escaping, man. Ain't no matter what you do. It's verse 4. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. Right,
What?
man?
1 Thessalonians 5:4.
Right, so we're not in darkness, man, like the two-thirds of our people, man. Because we know, we understand, all right? We know what's coming, man. All right, that's why Isaiah 33 and 6 says what it says. All right, wisdom and knowledge shall be stability in our time, man.
Strength of salvation.
Yes, sir. All right, the Lord is our treasure, man. All right? We have to stay focused, man. So you are good. We got to stay focused, man. All right, keep our eyes on Christ, man. Keep the staff in our churches in heaven, man. All right, wherever our man is, so wherever our treasure is, man. All right?
Become, and also pray. Pray always, brothers. Always be praying. All right, to continue in these steps of truth, you know? Sirach 37:15 tells you, above all this, pray to the Lord that He direct that way in truth. There's the Lord directing man's steps, man. All right, so we know and understand this, the Lord in the scriptures. All right, but we gotta pray that we endure to the end. We gotta pray that the Lord, keeps us in this thing, man. All right, you gotta fear all the way to the end until we get into the chariots. All right, then we can, be cool, relax a little bit. But we're hoping,
It's Luke 21 and 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man, which is Yahweh Shai, man. That's it. So you gotta watch and pray always. Like I said, the scriptures like direct our way in truth, man.
Yes, Bible Shai.
Go fast, man.
Yeah. That's it.
Yes, one more. I got one. What on this? Sirach 23 and 27. All right, because the famine's coming. All right, the love of many shall wax cold to water. And the MOTB, you know what I'm saying, is going to be implemented, and then this place is going to get nuked. This is Sirach 23 and 27, and they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of the Lord. It is great glory to follow the Lord and to be received of him is long life. You see? So when we're in those chariots looking down, all right, at the destruction of America, man, we're gonna be so happy, all right, that we feared the Lord, all right, that we took heed to the commandments, man. There's nothing better than this thing right here. Nothing. All right? That's why the prophets of old, and even us, we have left everything behind, man. Women, children, households, to serve the Lord, man. Right?
Opportunities to be famous.
Opportunities to be famous, right.
Yep. Hey, yeah, brother, that was going to be actors. They gave it up. Serving you out by shooting you out shot.
Right. Because why? Because we got vision, man. We see the reward, man, is greater than anything on the face of this earth. You know, 1 Corinthians 2 and 9 tells you that, man. Isaiah 64 and 4 says the same thing. All right? All that you see here is temporal, man. But the kingdom to come is eternal, man. And it's an everlasting kingdom. It's the kingdom of Yahweh Shai. All right? And Lord willing, we're joint heirs with him, you see? That's what we got coming to us, man. All right? We definitely got next.
We got next, man. Not you fucking Moabites, not you Cushites, like not you Hamites, man. Like none of you, man.
Yeah,
the nation of Israel got next, man.
Yeah, but the Lord set up his kingdom. It says Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of that follow. They don't say Moab.
No, Moab, you're the wash spot.
Right. They don't say Moab is the beginning of that follow.
No, you're going to be cleaning dishes and other things, all right? We got a lot of work for you, Moab.
It says Israel.
All you heathens.
It says Israel. Lord, you're going to set up his kingdom of heaven. It's going to be ruled by the Israelites. Not no other heathen nation.
All right.
So we have Esau in the end. And the scripture says Israel's beginning to fall. That's 2 Ezra 6 and 9.
Yeah. Right.
Never done so way in the nation. With that, we'd like to give all praise to all honors, all glory be out to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Hakodash.
Alright. Peace and blessings to the hope of that Akim, which is word out to the city of Cheddar. We'd like to say shalom to the next time for Baba Ball.
And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught us this truth. You forgot that part, brother. What's up? And shalom to the rest of the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom and a Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
What's up, bro?
I'll be going to
Double honors, bro.